Hi, welcome back to my channel. I don't know what's going on with my hands. I'm really excited. I think that's what's going on. Today, I want to film a pretty different video from what I usually film. And I'm kind of nervous, but I'm excited because I'm going to take you along my journey of painting the bathroom cabinets for the very first time. So, with that being said, let's get started. Okay, so I did get a chance to go to Menards today and I bought a lot of the materials that I'm going to be using. However, I likely will buy the paint from Sherwin-Williams or maybe Home Depot, but I really just want to ensure that I buy a good quality paint because I want this project to last long, obviously. But I do want to show you beforehand what it is that I bought so that you can get an idea if you're thinking about doing something similar with your bathroom of what it requires. So let me go ahead and flip my camera. This is my first time trying frog tape and it seems to be, you know, like specifically for painting. So I'm curious to see if it's actually better than just regular masking tape. And then I also got some sanding blocks as well as the sandpaper itself because there's some detailing that I can't get done with the sanding block. I got some mini wax, polyacrylic, protective finish, it's technically a sealer. It's gonna be much safer for me to use this, and also I don't risk, like, I guess leaving brush marks or whatever if I were to use the brush on form. Since I'm not too experienced, I think that this is just gonna be a safer option in a spray form. And MaCenna really likes this one because she said that it doesn't dry like yellowish. So yeah, that was really important to me. And I got it in clear satin. I was thinking about getting it in matte, but I don't think that the clear satin will be that glossy because there's a semi-gloss and there's a glossy finish. So I think this will be fine. And keep in mind, it is a bathroom, so I want to make sure that I'm able to easily clean up those cabinets once they're dry and all of that. And, you know, that is going to be protected from the humidity that's possible in there. And I also got some spackling. I don't know if I'm going to use it. It all depends on how grainy the wood feels. If it feels like there's a lot of texture, then I probably will use it just because I don't want the paint to look chunky on the cabinet. And then of course I got some, you know, small rollers with the little thingy-majiggy. And then there's also, you know, I got a smaller brush and the little paint bin. And I got the Zinsser Bullseye 123 primer in white. I also got some crud cutter. I'm gonna use this to clean up the cabinet right now. So let me show you the bathroom. All right, so this is likely not like the prettiest sight of the bathroom because I already emptied out all of the contents in the cabinet and stuff. But basically it's a very, very small bathroom, but it hasn't been redecorated ever since my parents bought the house. And as you can see, no offense to the little duckies, but it's kind of outdated. And we do want to keep, you know, the same furniture or cabinets that are in here because I'm pretty sure that they were custom made for this bathroom since it is so small. And it's very clear that they had like a duck theme, which, you know, overall it's cute and all, but it's just not, it doesn't really match with the rest of the house. And yeah, I just think that it's time for a little change on here. But yeah, basically, you know, this is the cabinet that we're going to be painting as well as the one underneath the sink. And then I already emptied out the shelves. I took them out. But now it's going to be time to start cleaning. So first, I'm going to dust it off with a clean microfiber cloth. And then after that, I'm going to spray this on, leave it on for a couple of seconds, and then I'm probably going to scrub it with just like a sponge. Not one, this is kind of old, so it's not that scratchy. Not that it really matters because we're going to be sanding this down eventually. But yeah, I'll use this to kind of scrub it down, and then I'll rinse it with a rag in clean water. honestly, I'm wondering if I should have bought new hinges. I really didn't think about that. But these are like rusty. Like, they're pretty darn rusty now. They work, but yeah, I might get new ones if I stop by the store some other time. All right, so it's day 2, and today I'm gonna try to sand down the cabinets. I'm outside. Since I can sand these outside, why not? Because, you know, less of a mess. So I'm gonna start with a sanding sponge. And this is 220 green again. These sponges are actually pretty nice because they have an angle, so I can really reach in the smaller areas right here. Done sanding. So basically what I noticed is that it's still a little shiny, especially in the crevices where I tried using the individual sandpaper, but it should have taken off the top layer of sealant that used to be on here. And then I just dusted it down with a dry towel. I had been washing my roller, and today I realized I wanted to use a new one, and it was stuck. Like, this part was stuck on there. So I used the handy dandy Google, and apparently if you're ever in this situation, you can tap it from up here or down here, and somehow it just kind of pushes the thing down, like the sponge roller, foam roller thing, whatever it's called. But yeah, so pretty useful to know. And so today what we're going to be doing is we're going to start painting the actual color of the cabinets. So I did a little research before going to buy it, because originally I was going to buy latex paint, but apparently this type of paint, Alkyd paint, is specifically meant to be more durable for places like cabinets, doors, trims, that type of thing. So this was actually a really good choice, I was told. So if you are painting cabinets specifically, you should probably go for Alkyd paint. I did read though that before starting to paint, it might be useful to actually give it another sand once the primer is on. So as you can see, the primer is dry now, but it is recommended that you sand it down just so it is a smoother finish.